Your very first 3D printer. You put it together, you worked for hours and hours to get this thing running and going. You printed the test file and everything looks great. And now you just can't wait to start printing all the things, except now you gotta set up a profile. And you've watched tutorials and they seem pretty complicated. It can be a little overwhelming. So I created a nice, simple, easy way to kind of hack the system and make a simple profile without having to do all the works. It's time for class.
Man, I got projects that you wouldn't believe. 3D prints woodworking my students' machines. Na 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 na. It's a Carol thing.
Alright guys, so I opened up Cura here and I'm going to show you guys, in my opinion, the easiest way to set up a profile. It's not perfect, but it'll definitely get you printing right away within just a few minutes. First thing you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to Settings, Printer. We're going to add a printer. So this profile is going to be made for my Ender 3 that I just got. I've already got a profile set up, but I'm going to do it again just so I can show you guys how to do it. So if you go down here to Other, you'll notice that there are tons of these printers already preloaded into Cura, so it's pretty cool. However, if you notice, there's not a profile set up for the Ender 3 yet. So basically, here's what I did. I said, what is a printer that is very similar to the Ender 3? And I know that Creality makes the CR10. They're very similar printers. The only difference is the CR10 is bigger. I'm going to go ahead and click on CR10 and then click Add Printer. Now the cool thing about this is it's going to go ahead and make a profile for a CR10. And then all I have to do is go to Settings, Printer, and then Manage Printers. So here's all I need to do. So this is my CR10 that I just set up, CR10 number 2. I'm going to click on Machine Settings, and all I need to do is just change the size of the print bed, because they're very similar printers. They look almost identical. It's just the Ender 3 is a lot smaller. So I'm going to change this to 220. The Y is 220 as well. And then the height is 240. So I changed those 3 settings, and that's really all I need to change. It's already going to preset my starting G-code, my ending G-code. All I had to do was just change the size. So let's go ahead and slice something in Cura and see how our new profile works out. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a spool holder that I made for some filament stands that I created that are very similar to 3D printing nerds. Just go ahead and rotate that. Okay, and then everything really should be set up for me. The only thing that I'm going to change is the temperature, and that's because I use MakerGeek's filament and they print a little bit hotter, so I'm going to change that to 235, and that's it. I should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and print this and see how it turns out. Okay, so I just finished printing my new filament holder on my Ender 3 using the profile that we set up last night, and it looks pretty good. You can kind of tell that it's not quite centered on the build plate. It's a little bit low, but I'm going to make another video showing you how to fix that. So let's get this bad boy off.
see how it works. Ooh, look at that. It's got a pretty nice looking surface on it too. I think that might just work. So there you have it. That is, in my opinion, the easiest way to set up a profile on Cura. It's pretty simple. If you're doing this with any other type of printer, it works as well. So if you have any type of an i3 style printer, like an ANET A8 or a TiVo Tarantula or something like that, you can choose the Prusa i3 settings in Cura and it'll set it up the exact same way. So if you're impatient like me, it's a way that you can be up and printing within just a couple minutes instead of having to go through and change every single setting so that it matches with your printer. If you like the content that I'm coming up with, then please like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the classroom.